Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
First, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I love a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1 3
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay. That's
right.
gonna be in the opening video. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are.
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand held. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses. The shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the enemy she won't call her. You didn't see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower. It's easy punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, B.I. eat a peanut butter. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. And while my time is about an hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
I was leaning so forward that you couldn't see me on the camera for a second there. Hey, Creighton.
Hey, Charlie.
I missed the podcast.
I missed the podcast.
I missed doing the podcast with you and the podcast in general.
Oh,
a whole
it was
bunch.
so tiny.
Yes, the window for the
she
OBS.
still can't hear us.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing.
Can you
There,
hear us now?
that's better. There we go. Shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking Creighton.
Charlie. Oh, hey, you want to see something cool I got today?
Sure.
I got, so we have this.
Wait,
What?
before you do that, the weather in Aitkin, Minnesota today is 61 degrees. 61? I want to go to Minnesota.
Nah.
Oh, I bet it feels good with clear with periodic clouds. I haven't seen that yet. Precipitation 3%, humidity 80%. The wind is 3 miles per hour. Tomorrow, the high is a 78 and the low is a 54. With clear and periodic clouds. How do they know it'll be clear with periodic clouds? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What? It was just-
Oh, so look, this is what I got.
Money.
No. Look at it very closely.
Fake money?
Sorta, but it's like specifically made for motion picture use.
Yes. I have about $4 million worth of this.
Do you, for real?
Fake $4 million,
Oh.
but yes.
That's cool.
And by I have it, I mean my dad has most of it.
They had it in the office today, and they were like, "Yeah, it's counterfeit." I was like, "I mean, it is, but it isn't." You know what I mean? Like they
It's
make
definitely counterfeit.
No, but they make it to use in movies, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, like it is, but it isn't. You know?
No, it's definitely counterfeit. It's not real money.
No, but I
at
mean,
all.
like nobody's gonna take that because it says motion pictures on it, right? And motion pictures on the
People
back.
do take it.
I get that, but what I'm saying is like they shouldn't if they're really like looking at it.
Yes, they shouldn't, but
So
most
it's
people
not
aren't paying
made to,
attention.
like,
You
pass.
got
It's
it
just
today,
made
didn't you?
to use in a
Didn't your store take it in?
No. So like this is what happened. They found both of these outside in the parking lot.
Okay.
And just assumed it was counterfeit. But then we started looking at the motion picture stuff, and I was like, "Hey, can I have these?" Like, because the actual counterfeit shit we have to turn into the police, but this is like basically just a prop,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, "Yeah, I'll just take
It's
me."
still fake
Yeah,
money,
but it's
though.
not counterfeit like in the way that's like you have to turn that into the police if you find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is still fake. People
Yeah,
can
it's
use
still
that.
fake money.
If you
but,
use
like,
that
yeah.
to try and pay for something, it becomes counterfeit.
Yeah.
If someone had tried to use it today, and you guys took it in without realizing, it
Yeah,
would have
that.
been, it
I
would have
agree with
become
that.
counterfeit.
I agree with that.
Like it's still
But
the same thing.
I still think it's cool to have.
Yeah, it's dope to
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
I have lots of those monies.
I've never seen.
Not that kind. I have the kind that's much easier to tell it's fake because it has pink Chinese letters all over it.
Somebody was trying to pass those to us too.
Yeah. See?
I like that. I like
Those are even. Evie sat back in your. Evie, my
Is-
dog Evie,
yeah.
keeps sitting inside of Creighton's briefcase that he keeps his laptop in. Whenever she's walking around, she just sits there, and that has become her bed for tonight.
her temporary bed.
I've been holding this shit in for 10 days. Get ready. Wait a second. Angry Charlie, I missed the podcast. I got upset last night when I realized it was Sunday. Let's test if we can buy pancakes with it. Wait a second. I want pancakes. She missed Creighton. Guys, I think Kristen brings up a valid point.
What?
We should go to Waffle House and
Tonight?
spend your counterfeit money on pancakes and waffles.
No, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna frame it and put it somewhere.
Hey, Easy Nades. Hey, man. I'm just not. It's def not real. Yeah, for
who
sure.
missed Creighton?
Evie.
Yeah, she did.
She missed you.
She missed me.
So now she's licking herself in your briefcase.
In my briefcase.
Your briefcase is going to smell like Evie, and that is not a good smell to have.
I don't mind it. It's
Well,
not, it's
okay,
alright. I
well,
like
yeah.
Evie. It's dog smell. I grew up with dogs.
That was me burping. I'm sorry.
So do you want to talk about
The video, yes.
our week or the video?
The video.
Oh, the video of you with the thing.
Guys, I'm going to show you.
What?
I'm just looking at the face. This, Flint, are you here? Flint, we need this made into an emote. Or not an emote, but a GIF emote. Boom. Tell me that is not boom. Tell me that is not perfect GIF material. Hey, dude, what's up? Hey,
What?
hey.
What are you saying? Oh.
To the,
you're
to the
talking
video.
to yourself.
Yeah, I'm talking about to
I
myself.
was looking at chat. I was like, who are you talking
Is
to?
that not the shiznit right there? That is the greatest.
Yeah.
That is the great.
He's
If
gonna break
y'all
a arm jerk himself.
no, I'm not here. Flint, what? But you said that. That means you're here. Why are you lying to me? Flint, did you see it? Hold on, I'm gonna show it again. Look, guys. Look, Flint. Look.
We just gotta get this in the anime intro.
Bam. How's it going? Yeah. Flint. Yes, I saw. Don't dot me. Say yes, I saw it. What episode is this? This is episode 74.
74.
Flint, please.
Siete Quincho. Something like that. I don't know. I learned it at one point, and I forgot it.
Siete cuatro.
But you know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, good for you. Look at you.
What episode is this? This is 74. Flint, make it to the angry Charlie emote. What? How do you say it?
Wait,
Charlie
make
boy
that
angry.
That's not
No, I
angry.
mean into a GIF emote like Angry Boy Charlie
Oh. Look at Charlie.
or Angry Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy Angry. What is it? Charlie Boy Angry. Flint, please, can you do that? Hold on, Creighton, put it in the Discord.
I just put it in the Discord.
Oh yeah, it's in the Discord. Use
You want me to put it in there again?
Use it.
So,
Okay,
Charlie.
this blue screen. What?
tell them what you did your whole week while I was gone.
What?
Tell them what you did your whole week I was gone.
What did I do the whole week you were gone?
I don't know, just like, you know.
You tell us what you did on your week gone.
What?
Where
Mine's
were
more-
you? Where were you?
I'm-
Not helping the people, not entertaining the people.
I'm saving mine for
Are you
last.
not entertained?
The best for last, Charlie.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Also, you know,
Did you
I
see
figured
it?
you would want to go first. It'd make you feel better.
I didn't watch it, Flint. I did not watch it.
What? Did we see what?
Nick's train. He did a podcast with a Twitch streamer named Trainwrecks, and I've heard it's pretty funny, but I haven't gotten to it. I haven't gotten.
We should
I have not watched
we
the
should
podcast.
use that name instead of
What?
Shirts Off.
Trainwrecks?
Yeah.
I'll see. I don't know if I can. Shit was funny as fuck. I heard it was.
So, you want to know about my week?
I don't know. You say that like I don't already know something about.
No.
Is there new information about
No,
you?
you know.
Okay.
but it's-
I only know of the 2 days I was there.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty much more the same, but a lot more drinking.
Talked about circumcised and uncircumcised penises. Shit was great. Oh, okay. Thank you, Flint.
Well, you can definitely tell a difference,
Yes, you can.
both in texture and taste, apparently.
Good. Nice apparently at the end of that. Really helps us understand what you're all about. Line Erasers subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 8 months. Chris, listen. I love your support. You're one of my favorite people on Twitch. But fuck you. How many times do I have to tell you to put a message with your resubscription?
Also, you didn't do the OBS, so it didn't give you the notification.
I see it, though. It's in the chat. It's
Wow,
different. It's
that's
different.
crazy.
It's not in the activity
missed the
feed. Or it's in
sound.
the activity feed.
There
But
used to be like a sound and a little like music, and then Charlie just took it, and a little GIF that would show up. It was all great. It was beautiful. And then Charlie just he's-
that's what that can be. That can be the GIF. That can be my sub.
Oh, that'd be
Dude, when
fun.
people subscribe, it just goes. Dude, Chris, were you
I
here
don't
for
know.
it?
It doesn't have enough.
It was
me in
one of
though.
those that didn't let me message because it's not my anniversary. What do you mean it's not your...
Okay.
What? Yes, it is. What? Yes, it is. What? What? Yes, it is.
Look, the only thing about that being like the resub thing is like it doesn't have enough me in it. Like it's just you. I'm like it's like 50%. More like 25%.
Well, are you on every single podcast?
A
No.
lot. I've been on 74 of them.
Yes, a lot, but not all of them. Katie.
74
Oh,
is like
shit. Hey, Katie.
74 is like
Hello, Danielle.
95% of your content.
Oh, excuse me. What?
I said like the Shirts Off podcast is like 95% of your content.
It's accurate. Well, I can actually do the math on that. It is 92.5%.
Look at that. I was close.
You were close.
I still would have lost if this was Prices Right.
No, no. When you resub, you can message. When it's your anniversary, you can put a message.
So
Can't.
all I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
is I should be
Well, I'm upset.
92%
Anyway,
of the resub gift.
Chris, did you see the video? Fun fact: last time you guys had a podcast, I had a job. Chris,
Wow.
what the? First of all,
Damn.
that was cool how you said that. I thought it was kind of funny. What happened to your job?
I mean, that happened to a lot of people while I was gone on vacation, apparently.
Well. It's Charles and the baked potato guy. I don't even remember what we were talking about for you to remember him as the baked potato guy, but I love that
I
you
know,
referred
right?
to him as the baked potato guy. That's fucking.
Last time they streamed,
hilarious.
I wasn't pregnant, says Katie.
God damn it, Katie! Please.
Congratulations, Katie. You're like
I don't
at
think
the
she's
ripe
pregnant.
at the ripe old age of 12.
That's tough, brother. Well, indoor soccer isn't a real big moneymaker right now.
I guess
Oh, yeah. I'd kiss both of y'all. How's it going, brother? Hey, T, I love you, dude. Last time they streamed, my trowels were clean. Danny, please, stop shitting your trowels. Just,
Hey,
what?
you told about this guy earlier, talking about shitting his trash.
First of all, Danielle is a girl.
Or Danielle, this person.
This guy. Danielle, you hear this?
This
Look, she's gonna say,
person-
she's gonna sit down, she's gonna go shit her trowels. She's all devastated and shit.
So
You're ruining her life. That's crazy. I can't believe you. That's crazy.
So we were gone for 10 days because I went to the beach for 10 days.
Well, not.
Well,
You weren't
not
there for
10.
You
So
got back,
I stayed from Saturday to Saturday, which is 7.
and then
And then we were just like it wasn't a time for us to do a podcast.
yeah, the Friday before you left, I had
You
to
were
work,
work,
and then Sunday
yeah.
after you got back,
You had to
yesterday I had to work, and then today.
we thought about doing one Saturday, but like we just had a lot going on
Yeah.
Saturday.
it was a ton
Yeah.
of stuff.
It was really fun though.
It was.
We rode to Rock Hill for a little bit.
Assuming my gender is yeah, that's pretty crazy, Creighton. That's crazy. I can't believe you did that.
I had a great time at the beach.
Assuming
though.
an anonymous person on the internet, assuming their gender. Shut the fuck up, Danielle.
I drove.
I love you.
I took like a long time getting down there the first time because I wanted to stop at McLeod's Farms, which is like amazing. And I wanted to stop at Sparky's to see if they have the cane sword yet, and no.
The what?
So like a couple of years ago, I went to the beach, right, and they had this thing that was like a cane sword. So it's like a walking cane, but you unscrewed the tip and it was a sword, right? Amazing. I was gonna get one because they were like $40.
Creighton.
No, hear me out.
You hear me out.
They
You
were
don't
like-
need
they
a
were like-
motherfucking cane sword.
They were like $40.
You don't need a cane sword.
And that's the last time I saw it.
You don't need
It was
a
like
cane
3
sword.
years ago.
You don't
All
need
they
a
have
cane
now is
sword.
samurai swords, Charlie. What the fuck am I gonna
You
do
don't
with
need a cane
samurai
sword.
I can't use a
You
samurai
don't
sword
need a
like
cane sword.
I can't use a
You don't
samurai
need a
sword like
cane
a
sword.
cane, Charlie.
You don't need a cane sword. You don't need a cane sword. You don't need
Are you gonna make
a
that a
fucking
soundbite?
cane sword, Creighton.
No, but hear me out. I do. For my grandma.
What? Creighton, your grandma doesn't need a cane sword.
She does though.
Why does she need a cane sword? I bet does she not have a gun? I feel like your grandma seems like the kind of grandma that has a gun. Does she have a gun?
No, I don't think so.
She has.
I mean,
a
if
gun.
she did, it was
You said
like
that
a
in the
old-
way of like,
Well,
oh, she does. But if I say it, he wins the argument.
She did, but it was like an old gun. Like it didn't work.
An old gun doesn't. How do you know it doesn't
She
work?
told me it doesn't work. She hasn't like shot it or cleaned it in 30 years, something like that.
Creighton, I passed the North Carolina food line and was like, hey, I bet Creighton doesn't work there, but cool because it's in North Carolina. Yeah, Chris was in North Carolina this last weekend.
Oh, nice. Did you have a
Yes,
good
he
time?
does. No, Flint, fuck off. He doesn't. Let him dream. Yeah, I'll let him dream, but he has to understand that dreams are dreams, not reality. She may not
Maybe
have a
to
gun,
you.
but she could throw hands if need be at
She
the
did.
retirement home over a bullshit Uno game. That's true.
That's true. It's true.
Here's the moral of the fucking story. You don't need a cane sword, Creighton. You don't need a
I feel
sword.
like you're detracting from my beach story because I wasn't done. And you're
Bitch,
focused
I
on
don't.
one
ca-
part.
I'm not focused on
On
one part.
one
I'm
part.
simply reflecting on the first part. You don't
No.
need to spend the money you don't have on a fucking cane sword.
No, but I set aside money for the beach. And then I got to the beach. and it was pretty cool. Like, you know,
She got a musket. Hey, Kevin.
I rode through there.
She got a musket.
I saw meat suits.
What? Explain your meat suits.
What you said it, or she said it.
What meat suits?
Did we want meat suits?
I don't know. What's meat suits?
I mean, now that you.
Oh, why are we obligated to sustain these meat suits?
Oh, okay. No, we should.
Do you have any
we should get
philosophy
meat
on that?
suits.
No, see, here's what you did wrong, Kristen. You said the words meat suits. That's a mistake with Creighton involved. You can't say meat suits because what meat suits means is our body. Our body is a meat suit. It's a suit made of meat that we walk around in,
Huh? What?
and it's meant to focus on the idea that we are just walking slabs of meat. But no, your mind goes to, I want a tuxedo made out of
Meat.
ribeyes.
No, not ribeyes. Just various meats. Doesn't have to be anything specific. No, but like
Lady Gaga had a meat
we-
dress. That was
yes,
pretty
see?
cool.
Look, we need a meat suit and a meat dress, right?
I love
and
you for it.
then, but we can only wear it during the winter because that's when it'll be cold and it won't start to smell like as fast. You know what I mean?
You definitely need a cane sword now. Rich?
See?
No, he
Thank you.
doesn't.
Thank you.
Rich, you
Um,
are 70 years old. You need a cane sword. Creighton is a 20-something-year-old guy. Like you have 500. You
Charlie.
have a sword.
Charlie.
You have a real
Charlie,
sword. You don't need a cane
Charlie,
sword. You don't need
Charlie,
your real
Charlie,
sword.
Charlie.
What?
If I die tomorrow and I don't have a cane sword, I'm going to haunt you.
Haunt me, please.
Because
haunt
you're
me.
gonna be
I'm
like,
haunted by
you-
9 people,
your
and they are all
philosophy-
boring. It would be so much more
Your
entertaining for you to haunt me.
philosophy is.
I'd be laying down in bed. You'd be like, "Hey, Charlie, you know what's funny? I'm dead and you're alive, and not like, you're not. You can't get to sleep now because I'm gonna fuck with you." And like,
Your philosophy is wait till you're older to buy a cane
My
sword.
philosophy is
But
don't
I
buy a
don't-
fucking cane
but, like-
sword. It's 2020. We have guns. If someone came at me with a sword right now, Creighton, if they came, you could beat them with a
It's
baseball
not for
bat. If they're not
defense.
good with it, what's it for then? Are you trying to fight people with a cane sword?
No.
Then what is the practical use of a cane sword?
I just think it's cool. I like it. And I get stuff that I think
Then
is cool
my
and that I
philosophy
want.
of buying things when you're old comes more into play. Because you, my
No,
friend,
but like,
are
look,
going to
it's
spend all your money-
2020. Crazy shit's happening. What the world ends tomorrow.
if the world ends tomorrow, your cane sword isn't going to help you.
No, I just mean like, what if the world ends tomorrow and I die unhappy because I didn't have a cane sword?
If you die unhappy because you don't have a cane sword, then you should just go ahead and kill yourself now. You're living a fucked up life if a cane sword is the definition of your happiness.
All I'm saying is everything else is working out, right? I just want a cane sword. That's all I need right now, you know?
Are you okay, Evie?
No, she's upset because you're upset about the cane sword.
Every time she coughs, it's because she's mad. Imagine we
Yeah.
took it as
it's
that.
your
every time.
fault.
No, I have an AR-15. I don't need a sword. See, get a gun. A gun is better.
I'm working on getting a gun, but I want a cane
It's
sword
practical.
first.
It helps me pick up the bitches. T, don't help
Dude,
him
it
have it.
hasn't
No.
even been like 10
Cane
days.
swords are fire. Kevin, why are you all on his side? Better than carrying around a katana? No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Better is.
Where do I donate for this man's cane sword? Danielle.
Right, I need
Danielle.
a GoFundMe page.
No, guys. You are all saying the worst things you could say
Hit
right
me up
now.
on Patreon.
He's going to save your
PayPal.
life someday with that cane sword, Charles.
Hit me up
I'm
on
going
my
to save his life
OnlyFans.
one day because he's going to get in a fight with a cane sword.
Actually, I learned that I could fight yesterday pretty well,
What?
sort of.
Okay.
So we were.
you know what? No. Fuck the beach story.
we were
Tell
play
me
fighting.
this.
No.
Who?
I'm gonna. Me and Savannah and Joel were all play fighting in our pool.
Listen
And
to
I
me.
was doing pretty well.
Listen to me, Creighton. If play fighting, I love you, Joel. I love you, Savannah. If play fighting with Savannah and Joel is what defines good fighting to you, I promise you're just not understanding what
I'm just
fighting
not
is.
understanding.
You're just not. If that's what you're gonna. If that was the metric for all of humanity, sure. But you're not gonna fight a Savannah or a Joel. You're 6'3". You're 6'3", 230. You're a big guy. The people you're gonna be fighting are gonna fucking murder you. They're gonna grab you and kill you.
Why?
Cause Creighton, you're not a fighter. You're not a fight person.
I'm a
I love
lover.
you.
I'm a lover.
Sure, you're a lover. You're a lover and
We're
a cuddly.
lovers.
No, you're a cuddly person. You're
But
a
we
big
are,
cuddly.
Charlie.
Okay, sure, we're lovers. We're lovers. You're a big cuddly, happy, friendly guy. If you were to get in a real fight, like it just isn't. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna become a fighter.
I
You're
feel
not
like
gonna
you're
do the fight.
doubting me.
I am
It's
severely.
rude.
I was
It's very
on.
rude.
We were on the path of getting you to fight shape by being in the gym, and then
I've been going.
the whole COVID happened.
I went.
Yeah, but
Today.
you know what I mean. We were on low key. You were killing it. You were in there like 5 days a week, sweating your fucking
Actually,
balls
I
off. You
went
probably
every-
lost 10
I went
pounds.
every day.
Yeah, you went like every single day,
7 days a week.
7
not
days a
5.
week, like until we couldn't.
Yeah.
Like you were crushing it in the gym, and I was very proud of you. And I'm still proud of you generally most of the time.
I've
like
been trying to go
70% of the
again.
time.
I want to go tomorrow too.
Then you should
Like,
go. Well,
I went today. What do you mean? What do you mean?
you used to be up early.
Yeah.
You should probably wait until after you do stuff tomorrow.
Like after work, you think?
Do you get off at the same time you get off
Yeah,
tonight?
at 7:30.
Ooh, maybe. I don't know. It
Well, I
depends.
gotta drive to the lake house tomorrow though.
Then probably not. Maybe skip tomorrow because you're gonna be doing a lot
No,
of shit
'cause I
tomorrow.
wanna-
You'll be active anyway.
I want to go tomorrow. Look at you here.
Fight him, Charles. Now, shirts
Hey,
off.
Charlie,
Entertain me.
Look
Fight.
at you there.
Yes, I
You're
see.
so
I
upset.
see. Stop it. Fun fact: I
Oh,
love to
look.
form tackle. Rich, I can't wait for you to form tackle me. Fight. Sure, we're lovers. Charlie, 2020, live on stream, commenting on homosexual allegations. Nick, I've missed you. Nick, I've missed you so much. You have no idea.
So I went to the beach.
Why must you hurt me so? Wait. What did I made steak tonight. It was delicious.
And
Battle to the death. Fuck, I want steak and pancakes. Steak and pancakes sounds amazing, right?
you want to hear something crazy?
Sure.
I saw a shark on the first day that I got to the beach,
Mhm.
and I saw a shark on the last day that I was there.
Whoa.
I think it was the same shark.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Great. I love you. Great. You say the greatest shit in the world sometimes. Sometimes you say dumb shit, and I don't give you a chance, and I don't let you finish, and then you say the great shit. I think it was the same shit. That was the funniest shit ever. That actually got me really good.
So I was
I
walking
needed
on the
that.
beach
That
the
was
first
funny
night
as
that we were
fuck.
there, and I was drinking beer, and like
Mhm.
we were walking up the beach, and this guy, they were fishing on the beach. And then they caught a shark, like a black tip that was about 3 feet long.
What did he say, Chris?
What?
Sorry, someone said something. Chatting
Oh.
band.
And then they pulled like it up onto the beach and everything, and got a picture holding its mouth open. And it was like 3 feet's not like crazy big for a shark.
Big
but I
enough
mean-
to fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And they pushed it back into water, and they were having trouble like getting it to go back swimming and everything. So they had to like kind of like shift it around a lot to get water flowing through its gills and
Yeah.
make sure it was all right. And it eventually left. And on the last day, me and Kira and Kristen all went for a walk on the pier at Spring May. And as we're like walking down the pier, right? Well, we get to the end of the pier, and we just look down, and there's a shark that like had to be like, if it started out, like it had to be swimming at the same pace that we were walking, because it like swam out from under the pier as soon as we looked down, like, and then just like kept on going. And I was like, oh my god, it's the same shark, because it looked like the same shark.
Creighton, listen, I'm not trying to burst your bubble here. Most sharks look pretty similar.
Hey, that's something. The speciest.
No, it's not.
Not black tip. Well, yeah, black tips do count. But, like it was so
If a
cool.
shark, if it's the same, if it looked the same, there's a chance it wasn't the same shark. Is what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kira rode on my shoulders till we got to like the end of the pier, and like Kristen's like, I don't feel comfortable with you going over there with her on your shoulders, like
Yeah,
to the railing.
It's not the
I was
smartest
like,
thing.
nah, I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. I felt uncomfortable walking like in a place where like the ceiling was like 11 foot tall
Yeah.
because I was like, maybe she'll hit her head somehow.
I got nervous like holding my phone
Wait,
up
try
at
that.
that pier
Y'all-
the other day.
Yes, Judicrus, that's fine. Gogs, good evening. Hello, Gogs. Gogs,
evening.
tier 1 responses today, or not? Replies,
To what?
tweets, just gauntlet stuff. He
Yeah.
had some. There was a tad bit of controversy, and as always, Gogs memed it up pretty fucking phenomenally. Crazy, y'all have shirts on.
But I spent.
Okay.
So I also got stuck in a hot tub while I was at the beach.
What? Chris, you got stuck in a hot tub?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
that happened like the day before you guys came.
How did you?
So I walked over to the Baywatch, where the hot tubs are and everything.
Yeah.
It's about like 10, 15-minute walk. from where we were staying at, and I got like a couple drinks from the bar, and I was in the hot tub, and I was sitting there, and I couldn't get up.
Did you get so drunk that you couldn't get out of the hot
No,
tub?
it wasn't necessarily a so drunk
Creighton,
kind of thing.
you got so
No.
drunk that you couldn't get out of the hot
I
tub.
could stand up. I just couldn't walk that well. So like I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait it out, and I did.
Have y'all talked about the Joe Rogan stuff? I have a comment on it, but I don't know
Wait,
if you want to
what
see it
happened
right
with Joe Rogan?
now. So, I'm actually down to talk about this. Joe Rogan has a clip on Twitter right now where he basically says gaming is a waste of time for most people, and that, like, it's. Can we get in trouble for playing the clip? I feel like we technically could. Basically, people in gaming have just been giving hot takes, or not even hot takes, just their take on it for the last like 2 or 3 days since it happened. And people are going crazy. People are saying all this crazy
Well,
shit.
do you have the transcript from like what he was saying? Like so.
No, but the main thing is that it's a waste of time for most people. Is like the quoted, like the couple quoted parts that people.
I know, but I
have been
hate
taken.
that because it's like you could take those quotes out of context.
And that's exactly what people have been doing.
yeah.
And I agree with that. I agree that taking it out of context. I agree with him first of all, and I also agree
Of course you do.
that.
You're up his ass all the time.
Well, it's because he's right. It's not because I disagree with him on a lot of stuff, but I agree with him on this
Okay.
very much because I'm a very active person in a gaming community.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in a gaming community for fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
I know professional gamers. I know professional players. I know people who stream who are just entertainers. I know I'm a fucking casual gamer. I mean, there's a lot of people that make money gaming. There's a lot of people that make money because of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
But the vast majority of people who play video games don't do shit with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not 99 to 1. It's 999 to 1. It's like a fraction of a percent of people who get into gaming make real money gaming. Some might make some money. Streamers who, have 500 viewers every stream, who get enough donations and subscribers to pay the bills, that's like a career gamer in a way. But it's not 1,000% sustainable. Your audience can disappear immediately. It can happen so quickly. One little piece of controversy, one little thing. People like Nick aren't going anywhere because fucking 60,000 people watch him a night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it's ridiculous how many people are in there in his streams every night, and then his YouTube's exploded. Like, once you get to that level, you're in the 1% of the 1%'s 1%. You know what I mean? Like, you're so high up there. You're top 10 in the world, probably, I would assume. With Nick, he's probably top 5, top 10 in the world easily in terms of gaming. I might be over assuming, but I think I'm pretty accurate assuming that. But, like, I made $150 playing wagers on Fortnite. Katie, stop unfollowing and following. I made $150 playing wagers on Fortnite whenever it came out. I got bored of it really quickly, and I hated playing Fortnite. I just didn't like it. I've played Uncharted enough times to recite the entire fucking plot to you. I can recite the whole plot of fucking Halo 1, 2, and 3 to you, Halo Reach, half the Call of Duties. Like, I mean, I've played
Do
a
you
lot
have
of...
that on your resume?
No, it's not a resume.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is, I've played a lot of video games a whole lot of my life, and it's not a waste of... The problem is that people are taking the waste of time a little too to heart. What Joe Rogan means by a waste of time is that it's not something that's going to translate to the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because we are people in my community, or people in the Twitch community specifically, are probably in the greatest group of gamers who take anything for video games. Because it's not just, I'm going to sit down, play God of War, and then finish it, and then go work at Walmart. It's, I'm going to sit down, play God of War. 5 of my friends are going to watch me. I'm going to sit in a call and play it while they watch me. I'm going to stream. 5 more people are going to watch it. And afterwards, it's going to be something that me and those 10 people can talk about for the rest of our lives and refer to. And then if you have a community of 100 people, you can refer to it through those 100 people. And that grows and grows. And on Twitch, every streamer, every person that watches the stream took in that experience with you. You're getting a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Streamers, gamers in a community like this, they're going to get way more out of gaming. I got fucking everything through gaming. fucking 95% of the good shit in my life has come from gaming. I mean, my best friends in the world. I've traveled I never left South Carolina. I left South Carolina twice in my life before I fucking joined this community. I went to Tennessee when I was a little kid, and I went to Florida. No, 3 times. And I went to Pittsburgh. All of those before I was 13.
How was Pittsburgh?
I was like 5. I don't remember. I got in a pool at a hotel. I almost drowned. It was hilarious.
That's nice.
But what I'm saying is, I wasn't on track to do anything with my life. I was in college. Knew a month in I was going to end up dropping out. I wasn't enjoying what I was pursuing very much. I enjoyed aspects of it, but I didn't enjoy it as a whole, and I didn't want it to be a career. Not to say this is any kind of career yet. Potentially cool. One day it could be a career, but I doubt it. I'm on the side of I'm going to focus on other things, and this is a fun project to work on and see if it goes somewhere one day.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, despite that, I've got everything out of gaming. I've got the best friends on the fucking planet. I've got friends who would lay in front of traffic for me. And I would lay in front of traffic for them. The greatest human beings I've ever met, I've met through gaming, and it's not even close. Some of my best friends, like most of my best friends, I love some of these people more than I love a vast majority of the people in my own family. And I love my family. I don't not like anyone in my family, but I love my friends on here way more than I love a whole bunch of my family members because I don't see my family members. I've sat in Discord calls with these guys in the last 5 years, every night of the week for at least 3 of those 5 years worth of days. You're talking 1,000 days at least that I've spent 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20 hours in a Discord call sometimes with these guys. I mean, the relationships I've created, the fucking opportunities that have arisen. I've flown to California. I've been flown to California. I've had my hotel paid for. I've had things afforded to me, things offered to me that I never would have had offered if it weren't for gaming. So, me, a person who has gained a lot from gaming, is trying to say that what Joe Rogan said is still correct. Most people are not going to get anything out of gaming. All the people reacting to that clip are the little group of people that are getting shit out of gaming. It's, the people who are in these Twitch communities are going to get as much out of gaming as anyone's going to get out of it. Whether you're at the top and you're Nick Merckx, or at the bottom and you're fucking, I don't know, fucking...
Soft podcast.
Well, no. I mean, like, the people who just casually view a Twitch stream. Even if all you're getting is the entertainment from it. But people who play video games and all they do is play video games, if they're not in a Twitch stream and they're not making YouTube videos and all they do is play video games and stay at home and don't have a job or anything, there's a lot of those people. There is a ridiculous amount of those people.
Oh yeah, I know.
Who have nothing like that.
We used to be them.
Yeah, and we used to be them.
I agree. Like, you know what I mean? Because I haven't heard the clip, so I'm not gonna say what I think about that because I want to watch it on my own and see what I think. But like, as far as what you're saying, I completely 100% agree. But I also feel like there's people like what we were talking about that just play video games, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and never really produce anything. That like are also arguing like, well, games don't do anything. It's all about the experience. You know what I mean? Which I get that to some degree.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you can make the same argument for a lot of shit.
Oh,
Never watch a
absolutely.
TV show ever again. Never watch a movie ever.
Yeah.
Like I think that if his argument is lacking anywhere, it's that video games are just entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little dumb to say it. The problem is they're a little more addicting than TV shows or movies.
Absolutely.
That's what he was saying. He was saying that they're addicting and it's dangerous because he's been addicted.
Yeah.
He's played Doom for like fucking 10 hours in a day before when he had to do a podcast, when he had to go do stand-up, when he had to like do his fucking... He has 3 jobs.
Yeah.
The man is a professional stand-up comedian, has one of the biggest podcasts, if not the biggest podcast on the planet, and he's a UFC commentator. And he plays fucking Doom... Or not Doom. He plays fucking... God damn it. Quake. He plays Quake, like, religiously. Or he did. He can't anymore. He has a fucking LAN center at his compound. He says, I have to walk by it like it's a bar, and I'm an alcoholic. Like, I'm not allowed in there anymore. I don't let them let me play. like he had major problems.
But I get that. You know what I mean? I think you have to... If you're going to talk about gaming like that, you can't mention it without the communities, like, what you're a part of and everything. Because Twitch, like, stuff like Twitch, Discord... places where people who game and everything can really like get together and talk about it and do stuff in groups together virtually. like has really changed the game, especially like with
Sterling.
quarantine and everything. Like it's 10 years ago, like gaming with your friend was sitting on a couch in your living room. You know what I mean? And now, I mean, shit, you're sitting over there with 4 monitors, really, if you count this one,
Yeah.
and are able to talk, with friends, play games, all kinds of shit, watch movies with them, everything. It's
Yeah.
not just about sitting down and like seeing who's got the best KD anymore. It's
Yeah,
about
and I mean sometimes it is, but like
yeah, but
like it's joking. It's not
Yeah.
like this. You're not just playing Call of Duty and that's all your life is, which
Yeah.
a lot of people like that is. And some of them it works. Some of them they are pros and like all they do is play one game and get amazing at it, and that's how they make their whatever it is. They make their money, their audience, and that is part of that 1%.
Oh yeah, it's just like it's a whole different side to it. Like if you want to talk about just gaming in general, like purely just like going home, sitting at home playing a video game, not interacting with the community, not interacting like doing anything,
Doing it all for yourself.
yeah, and then
So
leaving and going
yeah.
to work. Then yes, I agree. Like on the point that video gaming is just a waste of time, but you're building like relationships and friends.
Well,
in
I
thouldn't
wouldn't
these
say that it's
communities.
a total waste of
Well,
time.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
though.
it's the same.
In
It's
the-
a waste of
within
time
the
in the sense.
context
Yeah,
that you're talking
exactly.
about.
It's a waste of time in terms of it's not doing anything for you.
Exactly.
Which is what
exactly.
So I'm gonna read this real fast. This is what Gog said. He was
Okay.
talking about the experience with Quake, his experience with Quake, and how being addicted to the game made him less productive, and was basically saying he can't be the only person it affects. That's like where the argument stemmed from,
Yeah.
and he's right. It definitely takes away from other shit you could be doing,
Yeah. Plus,
which is everything to do with entertainment. It's
Yeah.
it's like a relaxer. If like say like like big health people, they say you need to diet right, work out, rest. Like decompress. Take your time to like be comfortable, watch TV, whatever. Gaming should be part of that part of your life.
yeah, exactly.
It's one thing if you play video games 2 or 3 hours a day. If you sit down and play God of War for 2 or 3 hours, get a good chunk of the story in, have a good time, and then make dinner, go to bed, get up, go to work, repeat. Like that's cool. It's the people that sit down for 12 hours playing God of War, and then they beat it, and they play it again, and they play it again, and they play it again. And they just keep playing, and then they do that with the next game, and they do it 20
Oh
times.
yeah, and I agree with that to a certain extent. Like there was a time in my life, like I was into video gaming, but I got like into playing video games as soon as I got on the Xbox Live and like had like my friends on there and everything, and had like a little like not a community like the M-Fam or anything like that, but like there was people I would get on with and play certain games with and just hang out with for hours on end. Like I remember summers just hours on end playing with them, and just having a
and
good
it's like
time.
all you do, and it's fun.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
fun.
different because you're playing with people.
Yeah,
you're
and
having
you're
a fun
building
time.
relationships
Exactly.
and building memories.
Yeah.
On that part, I feel like you do get something out of
You
it.
definitely
But
get
other
something
than other than that, just like you're saying, like sitting there and playing the story of a game over and over again, over and over again, like it's
Yeah.
just insane. Kind of like you with Last of Us.
I haven't
know,
played that
I'm
game like
making-
that.
I'm making-
You should have
I
said
thought you played it
Uncharted
with
2.
Mac like that.
no.
We've been there.
We just played it. We just played it one time. We played it all
What
the way
game
through.
were we talking about that one time that you guys just used to play over and over again?
Nothing. Me and Mac didn't. Me and Mac
It
didn't.
was you and somebody, because you were talking about how they would just come into your house and like
Jackson.
Jackson.
Halo.
Yes, Halo.
We'd
is what it
play
was.
Halo nonstop. It's all we
But
did.
Halo's worth it. Halo's
fucking
exceptional.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is what Judicrus said to Gog, or in reference to what Gog said. That's what I was thinking. In that case, watching Joe Rogan in itself is also a waste of time. Question mark. It won't lead you anywhere. Like, sure, but watching anything won't lead you anywhere. Joe Rogan's podcast, for the most part, it's like half and half entertainment and half him having fucking like geniuses on. He has
Well, it's
theoretical
interesting. You
physics.
can learn stuff.
Yeah, you
from
can learn a
watching it.
lot. He has everybody from Neil deGrasse Tyson on there talking about space. He has theoretical physicists on there. He had a guy come on just to talk about a type of tea
Mhm.
that is like fucking phenomenal for your body. Like it does everything. It's like the most beneficial like drink you can have. He had a
Is
chick
it
come
sweet
on.
tea?
No.
Oh. Well,
It's like this $300 a cup green
Jesus.
like
Green
insanely
tea?
good
I
tea.
bet Richie would
It's not
go
green
crazy
tea.
over
It's
that.
not green tea. It's green colored.
Uh.
There's a difference between being green tea and being like
Yeah, it's
green tea.
actually green tea. The real green tea.
yeah, wait.
Green giant piss.
Exactly. You could say that about every single hobby ever. Exactly. Yeah. You can learn things from watching him. You can learn things from watching him. That's my comment. Does Joe Rogan not believe in hobbies? Well, it's but the thing is, a hobby. Say your hobby is playing video games. If playing video games is your only hobby, like something's wrong. Because a hobby, like it's one thing if your hobby is, it's not. No, I said that a little ignorantly.
I was about to say
You should, if you have a hobby, it shouldn't take up all of your time. He's saying the people that only do that, it's taking up all their time.
Like you
Like
just go
it
to
can,
work, go
it
play
can,
video games.
yeah,
Go to work, go
that
play
can
video
be
games.
where it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like again, it's like it's one of those things that you got to understand his perception of it. He's a very successful person who started playing video games pretty late and got freakishly addictive and was not as productive as he usually was. If my hobby was playing basketball in the gym, that's a waste of my time too. Then because I won't make money off of that. Well, no, because you're exercising. You're like that's your body doing
Yeah.
things good for your body.
It's benefiting you in the long run.
It's benefiting you in lots of ways. I mean,
Yeah.
health-wise, I mean, skill-wise, hand-eye coordination. Like, video
And
games,
you just feel better.
you just
too.
feel good
Yeah.
whenever you're healthy. I mean, that's different. Like, video games, you are sitting down or standing, I
depending
guess.
on VR.
But you're
and all
yeah,
that kinda
but,
stuff.
but even VR,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't
we-
know. Quentin's VR was fucking. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah,
Like
it's.
a-
But again,
but yeah, that's
what I'm
besides
saying
the
is,
point. That's
forget about
besides the
VR. Not a lot of people have VR.
point. Yeah.
With video games, like most of the time, you're either sitting or standing in one spot with a controller, watching a screen. It's bad for your eyes. Your eyes are getting fucked up. You're playing a video game. The most I could say it's doing for you is some games have fucking amazing stories, and you can learn shit.
Yeah.
You can like be entertained by a great story.
Some video games are like books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of like how long it takes you to get
Red
through the
Dead,
story.
Red Dead Redemption,
is-
God of War, Last of Us, Uncharted. I mean, Dark
Yeah.
Souls. Fucking, there's dozens
Honestly,
of
I
amazing
wish there was,
story-based
like,
games.
I wish they would incorporate like some of the stories in video games in English classes. You know what I mean? Or even like you know what I mean? Because there's some video games that have just as much like symbolism and like shit that like even more so than classic literature. You know?
Yeah.
I
Well,
believe
most video games are almost just straight up based on a classic literature,
yeah, that's true.
like in the very stretched ways. But for many people, it's just a way to escape reality and a hobby. Yeah, he was basically following up on talking about his personal experience, and people took it as a shot at gamers. Exactly. So then I kind of agree. I don't know. I have it right though. Still, I don't know if I have it right though. If he's talking about the extreme addicts, he's right. But if he said just playing any video game is a waste of time, that's just kind of wrong. Well,
Has he commented on it at all since he said anything?
no, and he probably won't. The most he might do is Ninja release a video and said, "Can you have me on the podcast? I'd love to talk more about it," which that would be cool. I'd like that podcast. But even then, even if he does that, I'm pretty sure he could squash it pretty quickly because he's a smart guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, and he wasn't trying to
He
say,
wasn't trying to be like fuck gamers.
yeah. And like again, Judicrous, none of us have any room to be hurt because we are all in the group of people he's not talking about.
Mhm.
We are all in the group of people that are taking something from it.
Mhm.
Like we all get a lot out of it. We are all in a very big gaming community where we get a lot from
Yeah.
gaming.
He's talking about a very specific.
Yes,
like,
nobody has,
branch
but
of
not
that.
really. Even
Kind of,
he's
in a
not like
way.
he's aiming it at the unproductives in the
Yeah.
world. And there's a lot more unproductive people in gaming
But I
than there are
mean,
productive people.
The
in
same
gaming.
people that are unproductive, like with video games and everything, are the same people that are unproductive in pretty much everything they do in life. You know,
Nobody-
The same people who will go down and just rewatch episodes of the same show.
Exact. Well, Relax.
Yeah, talking about myself. No, I mean like that's all they watch. They don't try to watch anything new.
I got you.
You know, like
Nobody has 100% right because it was an opinionated statement. It's all just opinion. Exactly.
yeah,
That's true.
Exactly.
Twitter low-key hates Joe, so they blow up everything. Yeah.
Twitter hates us too.
Creighton
Oh,
has
God.
that jealous face. God, you guys have typed a lot. Gog said, people really don't respect what he does with his platform. The guy brings on people from completely separate walks of life, political affiliations, occupations, religions, etc., and gives them a platform to share their opinions. He's never claimed to be an expert on anything. He just talks. I agree. I love the guy. I really like. I'm a very biased
Oh yeah,
Joe Rogan nerd.
Charlie fucking loves.
I
him.
love
I've
Joe
never
Rogan.
watched one single podcast, but I want to. Like it's been very interesting. As
I
just
used to be that 1%.
you know
Until I
what?
found out that I wanted to play other stuff and got butt blasted by anime. Sterling, I can't wait to see you again. I think most people just hate how a lot of misuse of I feel like you misworded this. Of info during those podcasts can occur. Okay, I get that because they aren't being fact checked, and if you have young viewers, that's kind of dangerous. But overall, I agree. He brings in different people, and I like that. Well, again, it's not like he's there to make statements most of the time. I mean, it's not something that needs to be fact checked because it's this. We're doing the same thing Joe Rogan does.
We just
Two guys sitting in a room talking shit.
2 guys and 2 mics, 2 cameras, 1 dog.
I fucking. So, I fell asleep listening to the Shapiro podcast the other night, and my girlfriend was like, "Who was that person? He was really interesting." Mind you, she leans leftish and doesn't know shit about him, so it was pretty funny to
Who's
hear that.
Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro. He's a pretty right-leaning political person. I don't know what you'd say he is technically. Political
I don't know. Who
commentator.
that is. Oh, speaking of
I accidentally killed a
politics.
lizard today. I lost a piece of innocence I didn't know was left.
Oh damn! You know that guy? What's his name? The
Is this
senator that
politics?
just passed away.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on,
He walked with Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it was amazing. Did you
John
ever watch
Lewis. I want to say it's John
it-
Lewis. I think.
Hold on. You know he was on.
2 guys, 1 cup. God damn it.
Yeah, that's him, John Lewis. But you know he was on.
Regis Philbin? No, the senator. Regis did die though.
Yeah, that was also something. I
Guys,
wanted to-
come
but,
on.
But you know,
You're not serious.
Did
you
you,
didn't
watch
hear
his
Senator.
interview of the what's his name that's on Netflix?
Yeah,
He's
with
the-
David Letterman.
Yeah. Did you watch it? Though?
John Lewis. Yeah, I watched it when it came
It's
out.
really good.
It is really good.
But
David Letterman's a legend.
I was gonna say, so I was getting ready for work today.
That was on the Obama episode.
Was it on the Obama episode?
Yeah, he didn't have one with John Lewis. He had one.
With
He had one with
Obama.
Obama and talked to John Lewis about Obama. I believe. I think
And
I'm.
they walked across the
remember.
bridge together too.
Yeah.
So
That's what I meant to say. Regis. Oh, I'm John Lewis. Right.
but
God damn it.
so his funeral was on today while I was like, getting ready for work, and I'd looked up, and one of the military guys that carried his casket fainted, like at the funeral, like, and they never got back to anybody if he was okay or not. He just kind of like
Jesus.
passed out.
That's what I meant to say. I get them confused all the time. Yeah, you get old white Regis and Senator John Lewis mixed up all the time. Right. On this episode of 2 Guys, 1 Cup, the boys, still wearing shirts, bring in a coffee mug. Stick around next time for a teapot. Nick, I missed you
I
so
missed
much
you,
more
Nick.
than you could imagine. Honestly, I've just stayed away from politics because it's so toxic.
Yeah, but this guy was.
How
really
old are
cool.
you? Don't take it the wrong way, me asking that. I'm trying to give you an opinion.
Wait, is this a new person?
Politics stink. No. Well, newer to our streams, yes, but I've known for a while.
Okay. And what do you call this person?
So in chat, it's Addison Ray's Harry Toe.
Yeah.
But his name on Twitch used to be Judicrous, and on
Judicrous.
Twitter it's Judicrous.
20
20?
years?
Yeah,
I agree with
that
that.
checks out then.
Yeah.
Politics are pretty toxic anyway, but there becomes a fine line of what you need to know and what you kind of just like have to at least be aware of.
Mhm.
I try and stay away from politics for the most part, but I
Here
also
we are talking about politics.
no, we're not. We're talking
Sort
about
of.
what they are. We're not
Oh,
talking about
I
them
get you.
like
I get
the
you.
ideal, like what they are. Like we're not talking about the things in politics. We're talking about politics.
As an idea.
Yeah. I watch very little. I might consume 20 minutes of politics a day, maybe 25 or 30. I watch Philip DeFranco, and whoever Joe Rogan has on who is political, I will hear their opinions most of the time. The news cycle makes them terrible. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news or the media because they are fucking
The
horrifying.
news is
Everything's
crazy.
negative and it's all for clicks. Look, the only way this podcast will ever generate any money is by you guys subscribing and by you guys clicking the channel and watching it. And that's what all of media is.
And us telling
Is-
you guys that the world's on fire.
Yes.
Every
exactly.
time.
Yeah, negative shit. Everything's bad, so watch us.
Yeah.
It,
And then
like,
you come in here, it'll be a surprise good time.
yeah,
happy
crazy,
ending.
right? It's crazy. You guys want to have anything?
Somebody's getting
Yeah,
happy.
creating supplies of happy endings.
It's me from Charlie.
But this whole thing, Twitch, YouTube, it's all about clicks. Clicks generate all the money. If you
Yeah.
click on the channel, that is a view. That is a statistic that if I'm a YouTube channel and I have 1 million viewers a video and I make a video a week, that is 30 million views a month that I can sell to advertisers. That's what it's all about. That's what the news is. The news has become what's the most controversial, ridiculous, toxic shit so that people can click on it because people like toxic shit more than they like good shit. Like a lot of people like wholesome shit. Way more people want to know if fucking Jada Smith cheated on Will or not.
That's why I kind of that's part
And that's
of
what takes
why-
up our fucking what really should be talked about.
That's part of why I dropped out of broadcast journalism. Like,
Yeah.
as far as like that as a career.
Me and Creighton both were going to college for broadcast journalism.
Yeah, and we were like, we were going with the assumption of going like, we're going to be able to tell cool stories, you know, and actually get to know different people, and not just like be like the most depressing.
And for a
shit.
while,
it was like
that was like that. It
but
was awesome.
It's all local stuff.
But it's
it's
all
all
local.
stuff that's not like commercialized and anything. That really is gets down to where you can like talk to people.
If
know
you
what I
want to
mean?
go into broadcast journalism and have any fun, you need to go film sports,
yeah,
or you need to go film anything but the news.
yeah, exactly.
Like, really.
Well, that's the thing.
Or
If
media.
you go-
Media itself can become
If you
pretty
go through
toxic.
college, it's sports, celebrities, or news. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's
and the
there's-
celebrities is just as awful as the news.
exactly, and there's no like,
If
there's
I could-
no other paths you can take.
If I could go into filming esports, that would be fun as fuck. Because
Yeah.
I know about it. I know about it and I like it and I enjoy it. But like it's from a technical standpoint, there's not a lot of amazing camera shit
Oh, yeah.
going at like the journalism aspect's pretty cool because there's a lot of drama, but like a majority of it is
I like doing
team-based.
this, like talking to
yeah,
you, or
I like
talking
this
to
a lot
people.
more.
That's
Talking
why
to
I
normal
wanna
people
do-
is way better to me. This
It's more entertaining.
if I had known,
it's real.
yes,
you know?
this is real. This is actual. Like I don't know how to explain it. I
It's
mean,
like anything can happen, but like it's
We
not
can talk
always
about-
gonna be negative.
yeah, we can talk. It will be. There will be negative things. We
It's
can
gonna
talk
be
about
funny,
real
it could be
shit.
negative,
We can
it
talk
could
about
be
whatever
anything.
we want.
Yeah.
We're not told
Yeah,
to
we can
talk
say
about.
fuck, shit, cunt. We can
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
our
cunt.
assholes getting licked by dogs. It's
You
all-
can
it's
talk
all
about that,
crazy
not
shit,
out,
you know
not
what I mean?
us. You talked about
Our
that. That happened to
collective- Our
you.
collective assholes. All of us.
I'm gonna catch a bunch of arrows.
But what I'm saying is though, like you could talk about anything, and that's what I want to do with the show that where I'm interviewing people, and I feel like that's what we do, me and you talking here. It's just a more comedic branch of that.
Can't wait to go listen to 22 by Taylor Swift tomorrow at this time. Is tomorrow your birthday? Is tomorrow your birthday, Flint? Tell me right now. Yeah, I stay informed. Like, I know basic info on what's happening in the world, but I refuse to go into a debate with someone anymore over it. Yeah, I don't watch news these days. I used to be so into debating.
Speaking
It's
of,
either Trump or COVID.
speaking of Taylor Swift, did you see that her new album dropped?
Yes, the
the other day.
29th. Flint, happy early birthday. Can't wait
Happy
till
birthday,
tomorrow.
Flint.
We
We
will
love
fucking
you.
blow up tomorrow. Wait for it.
We gotta sing him a happy.
Everything's
birthday
negative. Literally, they don't even report on positive stuff 50% of the time, I feel. 50, dude, they don't report on positive
song.
stuff
They-
5%
yeah,
of the time.
They used to have like the nice story at the end, like a cat saved a dog from a fire
That's
or something like that.
That's why I refresh every 15 seconds. Entanglement, yes. I remember when the news freaked out when Obama wore a mustard-colored suit. Like, instead of reporting
What?
on real issues, that's a topic. Yeah. If you guys were satirical journalists, that would be the funniest shit ever.
Yeah,
We could do it.
we could.
We could be like the Onion. Just dude, we'd be fucking amazing.
Did you see though about Taylor Swift's album, like how many downloads it got and everything?
No.
It's fucking insane. It was the most.
Bless you. Here we are. Bless you. Media
Bless you.
journalists.
It was
Here we
the
go.
most
We're going to start talking about
downloaded album off of Apple Music and off of a couple other things, but Apple Music was like the top one. And I can't remember how much money she made, but she made like so much money in like a matter of minutes from it dropping. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
If you try hard, wait, can you report porn? What do you mean? Can you report it? Nothing ever talked about. Nothing ever talking about.
Oh, like the lives of porn stars and stuff.
Oh, can we report on porn? You can. There's journalists who do that.
We should
There's
do
not a
that.
lot of them because not a lot of people
We
care
could
about
do
that stuff.
that.
Charlie,
That's
What's
e-
the
that's
word?
easy. Are her tits fake? We'll find out.
the media is great when it's used
At
right,
11 o'clock.
but when it becomes a clusterfuck of who can get more clicks, it's a garbage can.
Best facial of the day. at
I
12.
agree. I agree, Judicus. Yeah, what's the new with Sasha Grey? I need someone to guide me through that. The reporting porn. You could report on porn. Do you watch Andrew Schultz? I have. I'm not like a constant viewer. I like when he goes on like Rogan's podcast or the other guys' podcasts. I'm not like a. I like him. It's just when you watch a bunch of shit, it's hard to watch a bunch of new shit daily, and he always has new shit out. Charlie, it's censored. I need you to tell me what Kayla's. Oh, I need a nap and a steak.
Oh, here we
A
go.
little LMFAO. That's all.
Okay,
I don't know why any of that would be censored for you.
So the album's called Folklore.
Folklore.
It's scoring legendary sales. Hold on, let me get to the beefy part. Okay, so since its Thursday release, the album has surpassed 1.3 million global sales in its first 24 hours, according to her Republic Records label. Beyond that, Spotify said Swift's total of 79.4 million streams is a new record for an album by a female artist, and Apple Music's total at 35.47 million is a new high for a pop album. So it's going to debut at number one on the Billboard albums chart, and will have the best showing since Swift's Lover album came out in 2019. That's a lot of fucking downloads, though.
That's a whole lot of downloads.
Because, so you got 1.3 in global sales in the first 24 hours. Then you got 79.4 million in streams just from Spotify, plus the 33.47 million.
And I haven't heard one single song
Apple
from
Music.
it.
I didn't even know it was happening, and I was listening to Woody.
Can Johnny Sins really have any job he wants? Reported by the Shirts Off podcast. That's a great.
That's a great.
We should
topic.
write porn review. We should write professional porn reviews.
There is one.
And make a website.
There's a tab for that in our group chat.
I know. We shouldn't do it, actually. We should get them to do it, and we should start
Just
posting them
Chris would have
legitimately.
the best ones.
Bro, he'd kill it. He actually watches it and probably has real opinions on it.
But we gotta cut him a deal in for it. I want to do the math on this. This is like,
Why do you care about the math on
I don't
Taylor
know.
Swift's album sales?
at least 1 billion, streamed all together. I don't know. It just blew me away because I didn't realize that many people like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's been the most one of the most, if not the number one top 3 popular artists since the last 8 or 10 years.
Is she really that good though? I mean,
Her music's amazing.
yeah. I mean, it's alright.
I mean, it's just not your thing. Objectively, as music, her music is great music.
No Arctic Monkeys, but it's okay.
No wonder his name was. Johnny Sins plays Fortnite.
Does he?
Is a top 10 worst video on YouTube.
Is he?
We watched it on Oscar stream.
Nuh-uh. Does he for
That
real?
was very sad.
That's awesome. I kind of want to watch that.
Oh,
What if he's really I bet he's really cool in real life. He's just
Yeah.
a chill dude.
I think most porn stars probably are pretty the ones who do it professionally. Really?
What if he's like a Joe Rogan
Thank you,
type?
Judicus.
Whenever he gets too old to do porn, he's just gonna start doing podcasts.
Well, a lot of people have tried that because of the podcast wave and realized that they're not good at podcasts and that no one cares about what they have to say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have started podcasts
Like
and
us. Nobody cares about.
Well,
what we
nobody
have to
cares.
say.
Well, it's different. We're not already famous rich people.
Are
What I'm
we?
saying is the people like Johnny Sins or the Riley Reeds of the world, some of them have
Or
something to
Lisa
say.
Ann's or
What I'm saying is, if Jennifer Aniston started a podcast tomorrow, and got 5 podcasts in and decided to quit because no one was watching, it's because she obviously doesn't have a lot to say. Not really. She thinks but Jennifer Aniston isn't gonna do that. She doesn't need to. It's not something she has to do.
She just is living life.
She's just living life. The people who have been trying to capitalize on it are musicians, gamers, fucking all these people who just see it as another income.
Comedians,
Comedians. Well, comedians are good at it. Comedians have something to say.
That's kind of where in a vein of what they do. Though,
Logan Paul started streaming gaming on Twitch or YouTube or something, and was getting a fucking 100 viewers. People didn't like it. It was boring. Like some people just hop on bandwagons.
Mhm.
They hop on the big thing. Podcasting is the big thing, or one of the big things right now. So anybody who thinks they can do it is going to try and do a podcast and try and make money on it. If they're not making big money that they could be making somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, and some people aren't good at it. Some people suck.
Like us.
He's lagging literally the entire time. Good night. Comedians are really the only ones who can put it. Wait, who's leaving? All right, Charlie, I got an exam on Friday, but I catch your podcast again anytime. I'll hop on. Later, Judicrus. Later, Goggins.
Hey, Judy Chris.
Yeah, I don't know if you know.
I haven't seen Uncut Gems yet. I really want to. Guess what I started watching last night?
What?
Highwayman.
Is that the one
It's got
with Sam Elliott?
no.
Who is it?
He's the dad in Man of Steel.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about.
Kevin Costner.
Yes, and Woody Harrelson, and they're hunting down Bonnie and Clyde, and it looks pretty.
Oh,
good.
it's a movie, right?
It's on Netflix.
I've heard
yeah.
it's amazing.
I started watching it last
I've
night,
not watched it yet.
and I've been like watching it.
How
like,
can you? I can't do that. I can't start a movie and like
I'm
finish
just
it
been
another
doing
time.
Like in 30-minute increments.
See,
you
I just
know?
can't. I can't
Like,
do
'cause
that.
I got a whole list of shit I'm trying to watch right now. So yeah.
I can't. I can like if I watch an episode of a TV show, I have to
if
watch
I get
like
hooked, like I'll like finish the shit out of it. But like, it hasn't hooked me yet. You know what I mean?
my shit is
It's
like
good. Don't get me wrong. Like it's like if I was rolling my eyes on Velvet.
what?
And I can roll my eyes on Velvet. You know when you feel something really soft and really good? It's like that, but with your eyes. But anyways, what were you saying?
I don't even know.
Charlie the
How do you
Hat.
think Logic will do? I think Logic will do great because Logic's like a genuinely entertaining person, and he actually will like have fun with it and enjoy doing it. I'll finish the shit out of it.
Charlie.
Great in 2020.
Charlie the
What?
Hat.
What?
The hat, Charlie.
What about the hat?
The hat. You're
What
not
about
wearing
it?
the
I'm
hat.
not gonna wear the hat. It's hot.
Charlie the Hat.
Have you listened to his album?
My album?
Kevin Costner's? He has an album.
He does?
Yeah, he's a musician.
So is,
Well.
what's his name from Les Mis?
Hugh Jackman?
The other guy that plays, the one that's hunting him down. I can't remember.
Oh, Russell Crowe?
Yes.
What kind of
I
musician?
don't know. It's like Norse rock or something.
Jesus.
That's
didn't know
I
that.
was surprised too when I heard
we
about
listened
that.
to Logic's, not yet. Soft and really good. I don't know if Kevin Costner is a musician.
Like a dog tongue crazy. Yes.
Soft and really good, like a dog tongue Creighton. Jesus Christ.
You're right. Like a dog tongue. Oh wait, I get what he's saying now. Yeah.
Oh, do you? It took you 4 listens of the
Well,
words.
I was thinking about being licked by a dog on the face. And
Billy
I was
Bob
like,
Thornton
yes,
has
that's
some
nice.
bangers. I believe it. There's a lot of musicians who are, or a lot of like actors who are like legit ass crazy good musicians. Dude, Bill Burr plays the fuck out of the drums.
Yeah.
Like the man's a legend. Ram Ranch is sick too. God damn it.
The guy who plays Creed from The Office, he was part of a band too.
He's part of a real, like a legit
The-
real band.
What was it like?
They mention it in the show by its real name.
Yeah.
That like where he says that he's like, I'm Creed Bratton of the blah 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 whistles or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. It's something from
His
the
real name is
60s.
Creed Bratton.
Yeah.
Like the whole character of Creed Bratton is a joke on the fact that Creed Bratton's a real person
Yeah.
and that like he's done a bunch of crazy shit in his life.
He's like, now I work at a paper company.
18 Naked Cowboys.
Dude, did you see the video that they have online now? So they took a bunch of deleted scenes, like Creed's deleted scenes, and like
Mhm.
they have it up on YouTube now. And I watch it. It's so good. It's like a miniature episode of The Office. It's really good. I love it. We'll have to watch it after the stream or something. No, we can't because it's like 20 minutes. But we have to watch it.
Potentially one day, maybe.
You say that about everything now.
Yeah, and we never watch it.
We should.
You should start catching the hint.
We need to watch stuff together. I miss watching stuff with you.
Well, you're never here long enough.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
always
Mostly because
leave.
I've had shit going on. It's crazy. I hate it.
Have you seen the deleted scenes from Dinner Party? Dude, the deleted scenes from Dinner Party are the greatest deleted scenes in the entire show.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, they're so fucking funny.
You know the thing where he's like, I bought this, like, you know, he's talking about the TV. And he's like, you know, you got a lot of people in the room, and you push it back. Like, so the TV in Kristen's room where we were staying at was like that. Like, it had
Yeah.
like an arm.
It just goes like, watch. It's
I
like, it
did
moves
that,
like an inch.
and she didn't get the joke
Oh, Kristen.
because she hasn't seen The Office.
Can we make steak and pancakes? I'm down.
Yeah.
I like watching other actors reading for the roles in The Office.
Yeah,
That-
I've heard the table readings are good, but I
The
can't.
table reading for the finale is fucking awesome because they're all crying, but they're like still doing it well. Like it's just so. It's emotional. It's so good and emotional, and it's so emotional.
I get so bored with table readings, though. I need to like sit down and just watch it one day, like make myself watch it, and then I'll. Like,
You shouldn't make yourself. If you don't enjoy it, you're just not gonna enjoy it. You shouldn't make yourself. Some
Well,
people,
I
for
wanna
some
give
people
it a
like it.
chance.
Some people
No,
don't.
That's how I am, though. Like I'll watch.
Well, if
something,
you've
be
seen
like,
it before, you've given it a chance.
I'll watch. I know I haven't seen it, but I've like started it and then be like, like I didn't stay long enough for it to like hook me. You know what I mean? I have to. Like, I got ADHD.
I
all
still
right?
tear up
Like,
when
I
Michael
have to
shows
sit
up for
there
Dwight.
and like let something like actually like hook me in. I'm never like really just grabbed by something. You know what I mean? Even stuff that
That's
I
why
like.
our opinions on movies and TV shows differ so vastly.
Even stuff that I like Batman stuff, I'm like, it's kind of boring sometimes. And then I have to sit there and make myself watch it, and then be like, oh, okay. This
Well,
is
you
good.
you don't seem to care as much about the lessons or morals of stories. You
I
just want like
do.
cool shit to happen.
I do care
You want
about the
cool or
morals.
like fun shit to
I
happen.
care about. The
You like
lessons
good
and morals.
quotable things.
One of my
you like big
favorite
action set
movies
pieces.
is a movie like where shit doesn't happen in it. You know what I
What?
mean? Like what's the movie?
Think of a
called?
movie. Go ahead.
I'm
Think
trying
of
to
any
think.
movie.
There's some movies that I've seen that I like. They're like that.
He said
fucking-
one of his favorites, and now he's saying
anger management
some
is
movies.
one of those. Like crazy shit doesn't happen in anger management. Like compared to the stuff
it's a
I know,
comedy.
It's still good.
It's funny. It's not this big, meaningful fucking Goodwill Hunting, and even
Kinda
Goodwill Hunting
is.
has like
I like Good Will
hilarious.
Hunting,
Yeah,
too.
but it has hilarious, funny moments.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption's a great story. It's got enticing moments and action. There's actionable things in it.
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile. There's magic in the Green Mile. I'm talking.
What's one that you would say is like one where like shit just doesn't happen, but it's like an interesting like lesson and stuff.
The Social Network. Best movie of the last 10 years, to me. 11 years.
I can't.
I don't know.
comment
I can't
'cause
remember.
the last time I saw it, I was like 14,
Yeah. Well, it's
and I don't really
fucking.
remember it that well.
It's an amazing movie. What I'm saying is,
And I
you
wasn't really
you don't
watching it.
like your favorite movies ever.
I think my mom was watching it. And I
You,
just
you
happened to
don't
walk
take
through the
from
room.
you
She
don't
was
take from
watching
movies
it.
and film. You don't take from movies and film what I take from movies and film. Like
Yeah.
when you watch Game of Thrones, you look at your phone the whole time. A lot of
'Cause I
important shit
enjoyed-
is
I mean, important's different though for everybody.
important shit to Game of Thrones. Important to the plot of Game of
Was
Thrones.
it really
yes.
that important? Because I got through the whole show and I
And
knew
don't
I
know
knew-
shit about
I
it.
knew exactly what happened.
No, you didn't.
And I
If I gave you a quiz today,
I don't need a
about
quiz.
the-
I know what happened.
No,
I
you
know
don't.
the moral of the story.
what's the moral of the
main
story?
moral
What's
of
the main
story.
moral of Game of Thrones?
The main moral is like,
oh yeah,
you
take your
know,
headphones off. What's the main moral of Game of Thrones?
the main
without
moral
spoiling
of
it
Game
too
of
hard.
Thrones is like the worst things can happen with the best of intentions.
No.
What do you?
There is
think?
no main moral to Game of Thrones. That's amoral.
feels like
It's
the main
amoral about the last fucking episode.
It feels like a main moral because like that's the main thing that's going on from beginning to end.
No, from beginning to end, the main source for most of the bad is evil people making decisions to degrade them have. Fuck! I hate that you just said that. Like you know shit about Game of Thrones. I watched the whole show with him the whole time. Any dialogue that's happening and there's not fucking sword fightings or titties on the screen, the guy's on his phone. The entire series. The whole series. Episode 1 to
He's just
episode
mad 'cause I
73.
didn't watch it the same way he did.
You didn't watch it.
I did watch.
You didn't watch it the same way I did in the sense that you didn't watch it half the
did.
time.
I
You look
did,
at your
though.
phone.
Look, watching to you and watching to me are two different things. That's what you said earlier. I can still pay attention to everything without having to be fucking glued
You can't
to the
pay
screen.
attention to the screen. You can't pay attention to what's going on if what's going on doesn't have dialogue. Half of that show is fucking glances and sliding notes, like not. It's why it's such a perfect fucking show. Is that visually, it's just as captivating as the dialogue, and just as much happens.
Clearly not. It didn't grab my attention. Not
Well,
that
I'm sorry.
captivating.
I'm sorry that titties, sword fighting, and dragons are not enough to grab your attention. It's you're bad. You've seen The Office 400 times.
Yeah.
That's what grabs your
And that
attention.
grabbed my attention.
It's
a
hilarious.
paper company grabbed my attention, and
You
this
saying that
sliding
show-
the notes and
you
everything
saying that
couldn't
show-
grab my attention.
You saying that show is about a paper company is just as ignorant as saying that
no,
the
but
moments
what
on Game of
I'm
Thrones.
saying is,
No,
though,
you're
like,
making a dumb argument.
It's less interesting shit going on, right? Comparatively to Game of Thrones, right? That's what
No,
you're
it's
saying.
a comedy. It's all funny. It's supposed to grab your attention
But
because
it's not
hilarious.
all funny all the time. But what I'm saying is, like, Game of Thrones
It's not
is
all
a
funny all the time.
spectacular masterpiece, right? In your eyes, that's supposed to grab your attention all the time, and you're supposed to be glued in and hooked in. But it didn't grab me like that. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, because you don't like the meaningful moments of things as much as
It's
you like
not-
funny or action based shit. All your favorite shit is comic book stuff and The Office. You love hilarious shit. I'm not saying that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying you don't take. It's all derived. I get mad because you make blatant statements like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones just isn't as I don't need to pay attention because I get it all. And you don't because you
I
don't
just
watch
don't get
it.
it all the same way. That's
No,
all
you just don't get it all. You don't understand. I'm telling you, you don't know anything about that show. You know, like the main 5 characters
But
and
what
what
I'm
happened to
saying
them
is,
because
like,
you were the most interested in them.
If I
But it's
can't-
not all
if
about
I
them.
can't pick up on it, like my first watch through, like, is it really worth rewatching?
What?
You know what I mean? Like, if I can't pick up on the shit, like, that's so important, that makes it so amazing, right? If I can't pick up on that shit, like, if...
Are you trying to say that your opinion means that anything should be
I'm
rewatched?
not-
If you
I'm
can't
not
rewatch it, no one
saying-
should?
no,
That's
I'm
how
not
you're wording
saying
it. You
that.
need to be careful.
Okay, well, let me reword it then.
Yeah, you're bad at wording
What
things.
I'm saying is, like, if I'm not picking up on all the important stuff while I'm, like, watching it, or, like, if I just
Yes,
happen to
Nick.
glance down my phone or I'm on my phone, like, it doesn't seem like the stuff isn't being... The important stuff isn't being, like, made centerfold or, like, being put out there enough for people to notice and pick up on it.
No, it means you don't want to pay attention to it if it's not captivating
I
you.
don't think it's that I don't want to. It's just not...
You obviously didn't because you were on your phone the whole
That
show.
doesn't mean I don't want to watch it. I was
It's the
having a
most
good time.
watched show ever,
I was having
and you
a good
couldn't
time
watch it.
watching it.
That's not everyone else having a problem.
I was
That's
having
you
a
being
good
on your
time
phone 'cause you were
watching it,
talking
the
to a
way
bunch
that
of
I
girls.
watch it. I don't like being personally attacked for the way that I watch shows.
It's not how you watch shows; it's how you watch that show. I don't care how you watch shows. I was
But
upset
that's
that
how
to
I
watch a very,
shows, though.
a very,
it doesn't
a
matter
very
what
visually
show
engaging
it is.
show.
That's how I'm gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna sit there with my eyes glued to the screen because I get bored.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just how you
The
watch
only
things.
time I'll ever sit at anything and have my eyes glued to the screen the whole time is if it's in a movie theater.
Yeah, it's because you can't pause it. You can't go
no,
back.
No, that's not the only reason. It's just like
Mm.
even if I was able to pause it and go back, like I wouldn't because that's just it's a movie theater. That's like the experience.
That's a pretty boring argument.
What do you mean that's a boring
Sitting down and watching anything is the experience.
I mean,
You're
I
sitting down and
guess,
watching something. Yeah, you guess.
but it's just not the same, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it because like it's just it
'Cause
works differently.
It
for
doesn't
me.
work. Yeah, it works differently for you because that's just how you watch things.
Yeah, but you're mad about how I watch things with Game of Thrones.
No, I'm not. I'm mad at that you said.
Oh,
See,
oh,
you
what
keep
I said
turning this
about
from
the-
one thing to another. I'm upset that you said you can understand all of Game of Thrones by watching it and looking at your phone, but you
I got
can't.
the gist.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it there because we're gonna keep circling the same fucking argument because you just can't lose an argument.
Hangry
The tiny
Charlie.
details are what makes that show amazing. Exactly, guys. The night is dark and full of terrors. Valar Morghulis. Don't have intercourse with your family members. You're thinking of 7 pounds. Peanut butter falcon is a good example. Can we wait?
What?
Can we make steak and pancakes? Can we? I'm sleepy. I've seen some of The Office mainly in the background because it's hard for things to keep my attention. I don't really watch TV, but I like cartoons. Cartoons are great.
Cartoons are amazing.
I love cartoons.
I could like now. That's another thing I could sit through.
I love
and watch
fucked up
like
cartoons,
every
though.
little bit of like and not be on my phone at all is cartoons. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if Game of Thrones was animated.
If Game of Thrones was animated, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. If Game of Thrones was animated and had the same budget, it would have been a lot
Fucking
better because
amazing.
they could have made it as long as it needed to be, and the
done
characters wouldn't have had to age, and that wouldn't have been a problem anymore.
more. Mhm. Maybe they should
Because
just
character
redo-
is aging. This isn't a spoiler. Characters aging is like,
well,
a problem.
Actors aging.
yeah, well, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, characters and actors aging because they had to up the age of the characters just to make it legal to film
Mhm.
because of how young a lot of the characters are in the books. Like, Arya is, I think Bran is 6 in the books. Arya is like 7 or 8. Daenerys is like 12 or 13.
Mm.
And if you remember what happens to her in the first episode,
Yes.
that is not okay.
That is not okay.
I think John's only 14.
He's 14 by the end too.
No,
Oh,
the
it's
first episode. The end hasn't
a
happened
long
yet.
year.
The end hasn't happened yet.
No, I know that, but I mean, like, how long is he at the end of the show? Do we know?
In the show, I think they say it's either between 7 and 8 years have passed from the beginning to the end of the show.
Yeah, that makes
Roughly.
sense. So, like, I like when shows do that. Like, each season is like a year.
It's not, though. It's not that
No,
each
I know
season...
that. I know that.
it's
But I
that-
mean, like, it's. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's. The timelines match up, even if, like, a season can be, like, 2 or 3 years. Or, like, half of a year. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I mean, it doesn't... I get what you're saying.
I like the symmetry.
Did you say tits? I like those. Tits are nice. Incest isn't wincest. I agree, Sterling. The tiny details are what makes that show amazing. I already read that.
Game of Thrones is like Downton Abbey with more
Tits.
tits and violence.
Yes, and it is.
I haven't
It's,
seen
it's
Downton
just
Abbey.
you would not watch it. You wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
It's just a social drama.
Oh, that's the thing.
A really good social
that's the
drama.
thing on
One of the
PBS,
best social
right?
dramas. What?
That's the thing on PBS, right?
BBS.
BBS.
It's a British show.
And they had a movie.
It's not BBS. It's BBC. I'm just trying to. I'm saying what you know.
And they had a movie recently, and it's got the lady from Harry Potter in it, right?
What?
You know, Professor McGonagall.
Yes, she's also in Downton Abbey.
Yeah. Is she also Professor McGonagall?
Yeah, it's Harry Potter and Downton Abbey are canon with each other.
Sweet.
Maggie
Might watch
Smith.
it,
Thank
though.
you, Nick. Her name is Maggie Smith. She's not the lady from Harry Potter. She was in Harry Potter. She's also in a bunch of fucking other shit because she's an amazing actress.
Yeah, but I've only seen
Fuck.
Harry Potter. By the way, great movies.
Yes, they are. E-Train has.
I saw somebody reading the Sorcerer's Stone at the beach, which is pretty cool. I was like, "Oh, you're cool." We had a look, we shared it. It's a moment. Pretty sure I was creeping around.
I hate you.
Well, I was talking out loud to her. I said, "You're cool."
What'd you say? I cut you out because I was reading something. What'd you say? What did you say? What was so funny?
Everything I was thinking about her reading the book, I was saying out loud.
Who? What?
Some lady on the beach reading the Sorcerer's Stone. It's like, you're cool.
Creighton slow creeping.
I wasn't purposely creeping. I was just drunk and trying to get to the Baywatch.
I will never. Never mind.
You will never what?
No,
What was that?
Nothing. I just have to look over here and not look at you for a minute.
Try to look at me. Look at me
No,
in my
I don't
eyes.
like you anymore.
You know what's a great scene in a movie with like a bunch of themes?
What?
The Darth Vader scene at the end of Rogue One. Where he's just chopping guys up at the end in the hallway. That's the Oscar worthy scene right there.
Mm-hmm. I want to give
And there's
Voldemort's
so
face
many
tattooed on the back of my head / neck to represent how that scene in Harry Potter 1 ruined me when I was a little kid.
It did, for real. That shit fucked
That
me
was a
up.
fucking scary scene. Great movie. Dude, the Harry Potter movies are so good.
I didn't realize for a long time that he was looking at him through a mirror. I thought he turned around or shit. Are you just gonna learn to play that on the ukulele?
I already know how.
Oh, nice.
I don't. I was lying.
I was gonna say something. Fuck.
I was going to say something, fuck.
what were we talking about before this? Harry Potter.
Dude, Game of Thrones, fucking Downton Abbey,
No,
Maggie Smith,
no.
movies, watching things.
I
What?
was drunk on the beach.
You were drunk on the beach.
Saw the Harry
Oh,
Potter.
I said, I just can't, I'll just never understand. And you were like, what? What were you going to say?
Oh yeah. What were you gonna
I'm not
say?
going to tell you. Wow, you hummed the Indiana Jones theme so well. Nick, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. How dare you?
Now hum the 18 thing.
The what?
The 18.
Dun 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 dun. Dun,
Did you
dun,
watch the
dun.
movie for that?
It was awesome. I don't give a fuck how many people hated it. I loved the 18 movie, and I loved the show. Nick, are you drunk again without me?
Why did they hate the movie? I thought
Because
it was
it wasn't. It was just kind of stupid and silly compared to the show, which was a little more
stupid and silly. But it was
Jesus.
the 80s, so everything was stupid
Evie.
and silly.
Go over there.
We
You're
had-
loud.
We
You're
had
getting
Tom
caught on
Selleck's
mic.
mustache to keep the seriousness in check.
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck's mustache to keep the seriousness in check in the 80s.
Creighton, do you know?
I know you
Tom Selleck wasn't
you
on the
missed the
82.
first part of that because you said the movie was silly and stupid, and I said much like the show in the 80s, but like unlike the 80s, they didn't have, Tom Selleck's mustache
Well-
to keep every show in check. I know he wasn't in the show,
What is
but
the-
his mustache had a presence on the TV.
I have no idea what
It
you're trying
carried
to say.
a weight,
But seriously,
the
I'll
weight of
challenge me.
cocaine to Tom Selleck's.
I'm always down for a good time when not busy having a weird mood swing or otherwise engaged.
But wait, what did you really think about it? Like, why do you like the show and all that?
I just like the show and I like the movie. Here's my thing. I go into things. You know who I love? I love Cinema Wins on YouTube. I love watching shit and enjoying it. Like, I don't go into things going to hate it. I do sometimes. Sometimes something's so bad I hate it.
Like The Room?
Like episode 9. I fucking hated episode 9.
You should.
There are moments that I like a lot in episode 9. There are things I like about episode 9. Overall, I really hated episode 9 of Star Wars.
The Han Solo scene?
The Han Solo scene was fucking dope.
Yeah.
It was awesome. To me, maybe the best moment in the whole film. Really.
Yeah.
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 Best moment to me. Best
Either
moment
that
in the
or
film.
the moment when like all the Jedi start talking to her.
Great moment. A lot of great moments. Way more destructive, shitty like, the great moments were like a 9. The shitty moments were like a 14.
So, like, what's a shitty moment to you in that
The
movie?
shit, dude, the writing, all of it was just it was poorly paced. They tried to shove way too much into one movie. It was just bad. It was what Game of Thrones season 8 was in terms of rushed, but instead of like Game of Thrones being rushed was nothing compared to this being rushed. They tried to pack fucking 3 movies worth of shit into one movie, and it wasn't long enough even to do that.
They should have made it a part 1 and part 2.
They should have made it a part 1, 2, and 3.
Like that last movie? Part
Yeah,
1?
bro, it wasn't. There was way too much shit happened. They introduced whole ass characters in one film that could have had whole ass story. They should have introduced.
It should have been a show.
It should have been a show. Episodes 7, 8, and 9 should have been a fucking
6-season show?
no. What? Fucking, you're crazy. It should have been like a 10-part miniseries, like hour 20-minute episodes.
Oh, yeah.
It should have been like a 12, 13
They went
hour
the wrong
thing.
I feel like the movies are great and everything. It's great if you can do like an awesome movie. Rogue One's proof of that.
Well, but it's its own thing. It's
Yeah,
not.
well,
It's
that's
not
what I
part of the
mean.
overarching story.
Where Star Wars has been killing it lately is the shows. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's
just-
because Star Wars is a series that should be an episodic thing. And while the movies are episodic, they're not episodic in scale. In scale, they are Goliath theater moment things like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings did a pretty great job, like putting what needed to be on screen on screen.
Yeah,
Granted, they're 4 hours long, but they called for that. These last Star Wars movies should have been fucking 4 hours long. But
It was
Disney
an
doesn't wanna do
intermission, like Gone with the Wind.
that. Nah, it's stupid.
Gone with the Wind had an intermission.
Yeah, but that's because back then you needed intermission. Now they're like fucking
We
nut
could
up
have had
and don't pee.
intermission.
That's what they do. Sometimes you just have to go in knowing like,
In-game should have had intermission.
nah,
Yes.
you should just not drink.
No.
We got there 5 hours early, bro. We had plenty
Did
of
you
time
pee
to. Yeah,
In
before the
5
movie.
hours?
Yeah, like 3
Did you pee
times.
during the movie?
No,
Did you have to pee after the movie?
like a fucking racehorse. It was
I
3
went
hours long.
And
Creighton.
peed like
It was 3 hours plus credits.
I went and peed like
Well, maybe not.
right when they started working on time travel.
Kylo Ren could get it.
Who said that? Oh.
Kayla.
Oh.
I love every single moment
it-
with
is it
Kylo
his big
Ren. That
nose?
movie made me actually care about him. What, dude? Kylo was the best character in the fucking
Yeah, in that trilogy.
in that trilogy.
Yeah.
Not to say there aren't a lot of great, dude. Kylo's great, Finn's
Rey-
great,
Rey
Poe's
is
great,
great.
Rey's great. All the characters
People
they
give
introduced.
Ray shit like a
Yeah,
fuck ton
well,
of
it's
shit.
because she had to carry a series, or she had to attempt to carry the
It's
series as the main
dumb.
character.
That's dumb.
Well, it's
I don't
dumb
like
that that's an argument, and I agree.
Yeah.
She's an amazing actress. The Daisy Ridley fucking annihilated that character. She did so good. She
Remember when we
crushed
thought
it.
it was gonna be Finn, like who's gonna be the main character because we saw who had a lightsaber.
Listen, Omdri, I was crying and thinking about in-game earlier tonight.
We're you couldn't see us, like you weren't there whenever the trailer dropped, but like we were all like, oh yeah, this is definitely what's gonna happen. Like,
we definitely
we thought we
called
had it
it.
figured out.
We were so smart, dude. We were so smart when we were
And then,
fucking.
like we saw it.
How long that was fucking? How long? When did episode?
2015. It was like our Christmas 2015.
Jesus Christ. We were so smart 5 years ago, weren't we? We were geniuses. Fucking
I had
morons.
no idea. Dude,
Um,
Ray being like the.
But here's the
main
thing: the
character.
problem. Look, episode 8 was great. Episode 8's a very good movie. People are just fucking idiots. Hot take. People want to hate it for like the dumb things. I loved episode 8. I thought it was awesome. Episode 9 just crashed and burned. They couldn't fulfill it. What should have happened is the first 30 minutes of episode 9 should have also happened in episode 8, or should have been intertwined with episode 8 somehow. They should have just changed certain things and made that episode 8. That's what should have happened. But they didn't, because they're bitches.
What did you think about the Luke Force Ghost scene?
In episode 9?
Yeah.
It was okay. I mean, it was...
People were so mad that he could like touch shit and like pick shit up. And I was like, I mean, like, there's not a reason that he shouldn't be able to, because we've seen Force Ghosts move shit with the Force before, so it's essentially just the same principle. It's
I honestly
the
thought-
illusion of him holding it.
I honestly thought Kylo would flip and it would be about him.
Yeah, I thought it would be about him too. Like, and then Rey would turn bad. Yeah, that would have been a better story. But then they couldn't do that because then that's slandering a female character.
J.J. Abrams said he was tempted to CGI Jar Jar Binks' bones in the desert in episode 7 as an Easter egg for those who cared. That would have been tier 1 Easter egg.
What happened to Jar Jar after
He died.
Order 66?
He died.
Actually, you know what? I'm curious.
He died. No, he died.
What if they make a Disney Plus show just called Binks? And it's about Jar Jar and how he became a badass.
That's
after
why I
Order
was
66?
hoping for it. I really wanted Rey to go bad. I didn't want Rey to go bad.
I wanted Rey to go bad.
Really?
Yes.
Like
I
actually
think that
bad?
would've
Like
been-
evil?
Yes. I think that would have been a better overall story. Or not even bad. I think that they should just have conflicting ideologies. Like, she wanted to be a great Jedi.
Yeah,
And then
that
he
would have
gets
been
turned
pretty
all
cool.
the way to the light.
Listen, bro, I like where
'Cause we've
they
seen
ended up,
Sith versus
except
Jedi.
I like where they ended up, except how he died, and how the Emperor played out, and how Finn
you like
and
everything
Poe.
but everything.
I didn't like how Finn and Poe ended up. I didn't like what happened with Leia.
Bro.
I actually like what happened with Leia. I didn't like what happened with the First Order. I didn't like how it kind of ends up saying that Snoke was basically a nobody. I didn't like all these things. I didn't like a lot of it because it was paced poorly. It was too quick. It was just so. It was so dumb.
I like Snoke being nobody. Because, like,
I like Snoke being nobody in terms of he was just a puppet by the Emperor,
yeah.
but
I like
he
that.
was still a fucking ridiculously powerful Sith.
Well, that's just because, like,
Excuse me.
it was Palpatine's consciousness.
Exactly.
In Palpatine. In Snoke, I mean.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, like, he still was somebody and was still this, like, overarching evil, like this really powerful being, which was cool. And he was an awesome bad guy. And he was, like, very well performed.
Disfigured.
Very disfigured. He was very well performed by Andy Serkis. The voice was awesome. He exuded energy. Like, when he's on screen talking to Kylo, Kylo fears it. Everyone fears him. He's a fucking powerhouse. He's a monster. And, like, the greatest moment in fucking one of the top 5 moments in Star Wars to me is him telling Rey that Kylo's going to kill him and everything he's saying being true. And that's why he can't tell Kylo's going to kill him, because he's reading Kylo's mind. And it's genius, because Kylo's doing everything he's saying, and he feels everything he's saying. It's just this magic, amazing moment. Everything lines up, and he's totally 100% surprised by it. It's fucking awesome. It's this fucking amazing... It's one of the greatest scenes ever written in all of Star Wars. All of the shows, all of the books, everything. It's amazing. Right? They hinted at it a few... Wait, hold on. Can y'all... I want to see it. Okay. I wanted to see Rey do shit that made Anakin killing children seem okay in comparison.
Right?
Can y'all let me know when Star Wars talk is over, chat? Right, dude? They hinted at it a few times, and I was just so excited to see her go down that path, and then it didn't happen. I
Yeah.
felt so
I
fucking
thought
baited.
this was gonna be the movie, like where it happened, and then like we're gonna have to wait a whole nother trilogy for it to be resolved.
Oh my god!
Right?
Nah, they would.
Boom.
Nah, Loki, I get it. Disney would pull some shit like that.
But I was excited for that because I was like, "Oh shit, we're gonna see the tables turn."
Nah,
the
that-
turntables.
The movies are not going to be about the main story anymore. The main story we've grown up with is not going to be. It's good. It's good.
over.
It's good. That's a good
It's
thing.
over.
It's a good thing. Look at the
Makes me
Mandalorian.
sad.
How great is the Mandalorian?
It's good, but it's not as. I'm
You like it,
sad.
so-
It's no Darth Vader hallway scene. I'll tell you that.
Look at Rebels.
There's like
Rebels is its own
Rebels is
amazing
pretty
thing.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, but
it's
it's-
still no Darth Vader hallway scene.
Oh my god.
Look, that's the bar, bro.
Daisy
Well,
Ridley
no, no,
would
no, no,
rock the
I'll
fuck
tell
out
you.
of that Dark Ray trilogy, okay?
Honestly, look, I tell you what the bar is. The bar is the last 4 episodes of
That's how
Clone
that's what I
Wars.
think. That's what
The
I think
bar
about.
is the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars.
I have to watch it. I still haven't watched it.
That's the bar.
I understand.
Nothing else that I've seen has surpassed that. That
Mhm.
is it. If you can pass that, like my God, like Jesus, fucking Christ.
Let's get off of Star Wars so that Flint can like sit here and not hate us.
The Dark Ray trilogy though would be a
That's still
Pretty
Star
cool.
Wars. You're still talking Star Wars.
no, but like hear me out. She's evil. That's it.
I can't wait till they make the Game of Thrones prequel show.
I can't wait till they make Old Republic, like stuff. You know what I mean? The Star
I
Wars.
hope, dude. I just want them to make good movies. I'm glad Taika Waititi's on it because he's pretty dope. He knows what he's doing when it comes to like, one, doing the right amount of fan service and also having a good movie, like a good movie and a like good like telling the story well.
Mm.
Her
Are you
being
ready?
Rey is what made me feel like it. That me feel that it should have happened. It would have been so good. I don't know. I liked Rey and her
Ray was
ending.
just so pure. Like I liked Ray. I wish they had done the dark thing, but the light thing's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
No?
I like I like the idea of both, but I like how it went. I liked
I
her
just think
story.
She looks
Her
hot in
ending-
black.
Her ending her ending was the best thing about episode 9 to me. Her ending and Leia's ending were both pretty great.
Yeah.
I
like
don't know,
I
man.
like
I
the
just-
whole
the whole thing
that
pissed me off.
Leia. I like the way they handled it, even though Carrie Fisher had passed away, because you could tell they were like teeing her up for like this big ass role, and then she just died, and it was like it's sad, but it, like
It's really sad.
it's awful. I miss her.
Everyone does. She was a light. She
Yeah.
was a light at the end
I
of
miss
the tunnel.
Regis too.
Regis was awesome.
I mean,
I
Regis
miss
wasn't
Han
in Star Wars,
Solo.
but he was pretty good. He had a cameo in Lilo and Stitch.
Who?
Regis. Is
Regis
in one of
did?
the episodes of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Regis has a cameo, and I think Mr. Mosby. No, I'm thinking about Phineas and Ferb. Mr. Mosby has a cameo in Phineas and Ferb.
Mr. Mosby from
Yes.
Zack and Cody?
From that Zack and Cody. Yes.
That Zack and Cody?
Yeah.
What do you mean that Zack and Cody?
Like the Sweet
From-
Life of
from
Zack
the
and
show?
Cody.
Okay, what other Zack and Cody are
I
there?
don't know, but like you
You
know.
said that Zack and Cody. Yeah, that one. Like what? You mean the only Zack and Cody?
Yeah, but it's like Sweet Life era Zack and Cody, not Sweet Life on Deck.
He's
era.
on Sweet Life on Deck.
No, but I mean it's like you could tell which era Mr. Mosby
Yeah,
is.
Sweet Life on Deck hadn't happened yet when Lilo and Stitch was around.
No, it was.
Oh, you mean Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep
happened.
thinking. I keep thinking Lilo. You fucked me up.
So Phineas and Ferb is canon to,
there.
Sweet
Mr.
Life on
Mosby
Deck.
is guilty of manslaughter,
which
Yeah.
is apparently
I'm hungry
that part
thinking
too.
of the dark side.
He's also Special Agent Oso.
Or
on
talking about
Special
Zack and
Agents.
Cody, hell yeah, it came back at the right time. Dude, you know what sucked about Sweet Life on Deck?
It's
They-
on a boat. Actually, I like that part. That part was pretty cool.
They took like the best characters out. The fucking
Yeah.
Ernie,
Esteban.
Esteban was gone. Ernie was gone. The mom, bro, the mom was my favorite
The
character.
mom was barely
The-
there.
Yeah, she was not. She was like not there. She was there like the first episode, and then fucking later, they just cut the cast in half and introduced a bunch of more kids. It was fucking dumb. It was stupid. The greatest characters of that show are the fucking adults. I loved that show.
He's heated.
I'm heated. The mom was my bro. I wanted to
You
watch
just
Sweet Life
wanted
on
to
Deck.
bone the mom,
I wanted
that's all.
Sweet Life on Deck to be so good. I was so happy. I was like, yay, another show. It's gonna be cool. Like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I love Sweet Life. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was like my favorite fucking like that era of shows, like the live action Disney shows.
Don't
Oh,
forget
that
about
was a
That's
good
So
one.
Raven and Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana was great.
They all three had a crossover together.
All three did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
It's called
did.
That's So
That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Yes.
It was
and then
awesome.
they did another one with Wizards of the Way of the Place, Hannah Montana, and Sweet Life.
I'm on a boat.
So technically speaking,
Esteban was
all
awesome, man. I
four
love
of
that
those
fucker.
shows are canon
that fucker.
to each other. Have you seen the canon of the Disney Channel shows?
Esteban Hulu, Ricardo Montoya de Menace.
It's canon to Ultimate Spider-Man.
I remember. What?
Yes. So hear me out. Hear me out. So Phineas and Ferb crossover with Mr. Mosby, right? Which crosses
Crossed over, or there's a cameo?
like it's
there's
a
a difference.
like he's Mr. Mosby. Like he's credited as Mr. Mosby in the show, I think, actually. And Jesse is also canon to Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And Sweet Life of Jesse. Jesse has a cameo in Ultimate Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man also has a
I
cameo
feel like
in
this is
Phineas
just
and Ferb.
needless. I feel like this is needless from the Sweet Life conversation.
No, it's the
we were
whole
having.
thing. It's the whole net. Like, I've seen the graphs and the charts. It's canon.
I believe it's canon, but I don't
It's all
care.
canon to each other.
What I'm saying is, I feel like it doesn't matter from what
It
we're
does
talking
matter,
about.
though. So there's a
Oh my
triangle-shaped head live-action version of Phineas out there somewhere in the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody
Uh-huh.
canon. What do they
Right.
call that universe? The Sweet Life
The
universe?
Disney universe.
Or the Disney Channel universe?
The charts, Charlie. Shut up. Challery. The charts, Challery. You spelled Charlie wrong.
You want to call it?
Do you want to call
I
it?
forgot to wake up early.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to call this one, guys, because Creighton has to be up in fucking 7 hours. So, hold on. Let me find somebody to host with our measly 6 viewers. And we will call it
You had to
a
be?
Nizite.
You hungry?
Hold on.
Damn,
Come
bro,
on.
that's crazy.
Let's fucking... Come on, Twitch. Let's load, please. I love you guys, and I'm glad we're back. We will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow? Will we be
Yeah.
live all 4 days this week? do you
Yeah.
think? Are you good
Why
for the...
wouldn't we be?
I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
You get off tomorrow at 7, right?
Yeah.
What
But I have
about
to go to my
Wednesday and
dad's
Thursday?
lake house for a little bit.
Okay, but what about Wednesday and Thursday? What's your schedule?
I'm off Thursday.
Okay, what about Wednesday?
I work Wednesday.
When do you get off?
11
Okay.
ish.
Okay, we're gonna.
So we're not
raid-
starting at
Oh, here we
11,
go.
Charlie.
I know, head ass.
Charlie.
Stop. I'm dying. Why are you dying? Are you hungry? So long, and thanks for all the fish. Love you, fuckers. Love you, Nick. Love you, Flint. Love you, Kristen. Love you, Sterling.
I love you, Charlie.
I'm not talking. Okay, here we go. Raid.
You're gonna go take a nap.
I won't sleep for like 4 more hours at least.
Because of what I said?
No, because I've been up since like I woke up at fucking 5 p.m.
Oh, Charlie, you should get your sleep.
Goodbye. I'm not sticking around. I'm raiding good right now. Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
Goodbye, I love you guys.
They can't hear you anymore.
Oh.